Is it going to be the City of Stars for Team Sebs tonight? Or is it going to be Lights Out from The Odd Couple? I don't know how this is working.
Musicals are not your strong suit, are they?
Like 2 of them. Hey guys, welcome to another Cinefanatics reaction to the Schmoedown. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we're going to react to the Schmoedown. This time, it's the Anarchy tournament again. It's going to be The Odd Couple, which is the lovely pairing of Jeff Sneider and Marc and Andreyko.
It's not Jack Lemmon.
No, they're too old.
Oh.
Are even both of them still alive?
I don't think so.
Rest in peace. Versus Team Sebs. That's a name from La La Land. I'm a fan of that name. It's Scott Mantz and Sean Gerber. Who knew Scott Mantz would be on a team named after La La Land?
Scott Mantz knew that.
Scott Mantz knew that. Because he can't name the team movie release dates. Which would have also been funny.
It would be like team movie release dates. Or
movie release dates!
Yeah, that one.
Yes. I'm actually looking forward to this match because... Well, actually, I would say I'm looking forward most to this match, but I think Sneider is actually looking forward most to any of the matches that he has with Andreyko based on when they were picking the teams. And he was one of the few voices we heard from the crowd shouting out in excitement about the fact that he's working with Marc and Andreyko. That being said, I don't know who you're going for, but I know who I'm going for.
I think, I will have to probably agree. I think Sneider and Andreyko are probably going to pull the win on this.
I think it's Sneider and Andreyko.
I think it'll be a good battle. It'll be a really good fight.
Scott Mantz can put up some numbers. Sean Gerber's still new, so we'll see. We'll see if he can continue his game here in the Schmoedown. But yeah, I think this is going to be Sneider and Andreyko's game to win or lose.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's been a long day.
It's been a day. But I'm interested in seeing what happens here. So let's go ahead and watch the Schmoedown.
Yep.
First manager ball. The Golden Knight.
Again, Andreyko's history.
Winner, and can we come on out, have a fight? First competitor.
What? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That was so stupid.
I wouldn't trust him.
That's a scary man right there.
Mm-hmm.
You just dug your own grave there, man. I know what's been going on. You think I'm a reporter just with sources in Hollywood? I have sources within the Schmoedown. And they've been telling me that you've been doing stuff behind my back. And if that's how you're going to be with the Lions Den and with the Patriots, I don't know that I can be a part of it anymore. In the team tournament, the Ultimate Schmoedown team tournament.
I enjoyed JTE's surprised face there.
Anarchy. We're going to take competitors' names from a hat, draw them at random, and pair them up. The Sneider, Jeff Sneider. The former champion. Yes. A man I've never faced on a table. Well, you might have the opportunity to. His partner, Marc and Andreyko.
Yes! I'd be interested in seeing, this is the first time we're seeing Sneider since splitting off from the Lions Den, so I'm interested in seeing how,
if there's going to be a storyline there.
What's his characterization like now?
I'll get the wheel sliced back, because you know what?
Because he's usually always, snotty or grumpy towards somebody.
He's usually acted as one might call a douche. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's how he's going to continue acting now that he's split up from the Lions Den. So, Keep in mind, I'm not saying Jeff Sneider is a douche. I'm saying his character was like a douche.
Oh man, I don't know who's providing the douches for.
Oh my gosh.
They're awesome.
I knew that was coming. There's not enough of this right now.
Round one continues. And man, what a match we have here. We've got Team Sebs. What is that, Mark? That Team Sebs? That's from La La Land. Sebs. Sebs is
It's one of my favorite
La La Land,
movies.
and it is Sean Gerber and the Mantz man, Scott Mantz.
You need to
going
quit
up
admitting
against
that.
the odd couple,
Never.
Marc, the android Andreyko, and his former
proud of it.
stablemate in the Lion's Den, Jeff the Insnider Sneider. This is something interesting. Very interesting matchup today. Christian, you have three competitors that are pretty mild-mannered, even-keeled, and then you have one guy that could break the Who's decibel record set way back in 1976, Scott Mantz. Like Ryan Gosling saved Jazz. Can he save Team Seb from destruction? Well, it's going to be, I mean, there's so much history with all of it, because you look at Marc Andreyko.
Yeah, he definitely thinks of these beforehand.
Yeah.
Marc Andreyko was one actor away.
Did they ever do a match of
Schmoedown.
Scott Mantz versus
Was the longest
what's his name from Screen Junkies?
of all time with his reign in the Patriots.
Dan?
And Scott
No.
Mantz is an absolute
Oh, Hal.
Hal Rudnick.
That would be the father and son match. I think they have had a match.
That's like the annoying voice match. Just
what am I doing here?
That's why like people call them like father and son.
yeah, I could see that.
And it's to have a decent record at 1-1 in the team.
So I think people were pulling for the Mantz and Hal versus Roca and Guy for our Father's Day match.
As you mentioned, he proved with the Patriots. With Team Sebs, on the other hand, Scott Mantz is a guy who shines brightest perhaps when he's by himself. I know him and Inman had a great
Even though I think like Mantz and Hal only have like a few years apart from each other.
A lot of times, chemistry could be an issue here because Sean Gerber, like you said, coming in, is he going to adapt to Scott Mantz's kind of wild Billy the Kid style of answering questions? Well, the chemistry also is a big thing to the odd couple because Sneider and Andreyko were in the Lion's Den together for about a year. And then you had that Emma Fyfe stole Andreyko away at last year's Spectacular. And now, how are they going to interact? Because Snyder's no longer with the Lions. Then he's off on his own. But enter Roxy Stryer, who is the first lady manager we ever had in the Schmoedown. And she had that run. And because of what happened with Kalinowski, she was also, what was she going to do? Well, she is managing this team.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on her now. Can she?
Why do I keep forgetting that they've already announced the managers for these people? So I'm like, what does Roxy have anything to do with this? She was announced as the manager for them.
To give a free interview. Here's a quick look.
This will be interesting.
Roxy Stryer here with the odd couple, and an odd couple they sure are, but that's not a bad thing. I've got one of the best single players of all time in Marc Andreyko, and everybody knows Sneider kills it with the teammate. Now getting them on the same page has been a little bit of a job for me, but I think we're doing well. We've got a mutual respect, right boys?
Sure. Yes.
He's like, I didn't get a microphone.
Ant-Man is back, still reeling from my almost victory over Ben Bateman. That was the greatest match in Schmoedown history, and I lost, and I can still say that. But that's okay, because I'm back in the teams. Jason Inman is not with me. Team Trek forever. But with me, I have Sean Gerber. Welcome.
Who looks a little like Jason Inman.
We are a rookie team, but everybody's a rookie team in this
That's
tournament. So
racist.
as far as I'm concerned, there is no home field advantage.
Oh, white guys look the
We're
same.
going up against a team that everybody thinks is going to beat us, but we are going to bust
Kinda.
everybody's bracket today.
Oh, I was pumped to be
Know my own family.
with Marc the Android and Drake.
I mean, we
He knows
kind of
his
flip.
stuff. You guys
We're
saw
brothers.
What happened to me when I got 70s in the
the point.
Viviani match? And Draco knows his 70s. He knows his comic book movies.
We both
He's
come
got
from
all
the
my
same
weaknesses
father.
Covered, so I think we're going to be a great team. Odd or not, this couple is going places.
And mother.
As a rookie in the league, I got to kind of hand it to Kalinowski. Not that I like doing it, but Anarchy worked out great
I
for
talked to
me.
you after
I'm
this is
standing
over.
next to a legend. I'll be sitting next to him in this tournament.
Nothing important.
That's why I feel good about it. You have a match right now with Mantz, Andreyko, Sneider, 3 of the best ever to do it in the Schmoedown. One of these things is not like the other, and that's me, but I earned my spot today.
You earned your
I blame
spot.
you if I don't
You're
answer
gonna
any questions correctly now. I can't focus.
I look at us being on the Lions Den before and now is everybody has a starter marriage. You get the one out, the practice one out of the way.
And everyone has a divorce. And is that true?
You know, this is the first round in this brand new Schmoedown tournament, and we're going to go to the next round. We're going to go to the next round, starting with Andreyko and Sneider. We are coming for you, and we are going all the way to the top.
Here we come.
Scott Mantz, I know we're about to host an award show together on Collider, but trust me, after this match in this tournament, it's going to be FY. See ya later.
Well, look, it's pretty much exactly what we thought. You have Mantz with the big energy, and then you have Sean Gerber, who's going to have to do what Inman did, because what Inman did was get Mantz.
Stop using that kind of language on this channel.
Because if he's all over the place, then he's too scattered.
Fiken won't.
If he can lock in the way he did against John Roca in the first match, or against Ben Bateman this year, that's a dangerous Mantz. But you have to see which Mantz you're going to get. Roxy Stryer, on the other hand, holding together
which Mantz you're going to get.
Andreyko and Sneider. Because remember, when Andreyko was announced as Sneider's teammate, Sneider screamed in the background, yes, he was ready for this. It's Andreyko who's like, okay, what is Sneider going to do here? What kind of Sneider am I getting? We're going to find out.
Yeah, but we've seen both them, both individually and as part of teams. Once they get under the spotlight, all that stuff is put away, and they're able to just focus on the match at hand. Can Team Sebs do the same thing? This is going to be a really tough match for them to win. I'm not doubting they have the talent, but will they show the ability under the white-hot spotlight of the Anarchy tournament?
Well, Sneider needs it because he's coming off of 3 straight losses. You know, he wants to get his first victory in a little bit here, one of the greatest of all times when it comes to teams. He's got to spin it around in this match. All right, tail of the tape. You've got the
both teams are going to put up some numbers for sure.
Fincher movies. Wonder if that'll be on the wheel. And you
trying to
also
get along.
have Trying to Get Along. And then you have Sebs, La La Land, movie release dates, and La La Land.
It's actually inaccurate. I believe that movie release date is Ben Bateman's.
Oh, that's right, Ben Bateman's.
Read that wrong.
So then their fourth round will be...
Oh, we're going to get a comment on that too, because you know that's going to be on the wheel.
Getting ready to get going.
Yeah.
With Ben's face on it.
Yeah, born ready.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So that'll be
it's
fun.
time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah! Keep it quiet back there.
Introducing first,
Would you let me do that in post?
making their Schmoedown team debut, Sean Gerber and the Mantz Band, Scott Mantz.
Another day of sun. Drink.
What?
Here they come.
That's the name of the song.
It's okay.
It's fine, I'll drink.
What does drinking have to do with it?
I named it first.
When was that set up as a rule?
Apparently never with you, but
it's
been around.
Shimmies and just wins the hearts of America all over again. All right, Scott, focus.
Focus. Yes, you know me too well, don't you? And their opponents,
wait, I want to keep listening to La La Land.
being led to the ring by Roxy Stryer, making their team debut, the former team champion, the Insider, Jeff Sneider, and Marc, Andreyko, the odd couple. What is that? I don't know. Look at Sneider. Look at Sneider. Snyder's Felix like that.
Roxy Stryer, Sneider doing a little dance of his own here, and he might even be out dancing La La Land fan Scott Mantz.
Snyder, is he wearing socks? He's just wearing socks.
He's got some Batman socks. He's got a Kappa.
Hey, you know what?
Here's
Here's to the fools who dream.
Nice. All right.
And the fools like you, Scott.
Last time Sneider and Mantz played.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
The last time they played, it was for the team championship. Now here they are in round number 1.
This is going to be
how's
fun.
round number 1 work?
Throughout the duration of the match, no competitor is allowed to solicit roommate services. I'm looking in your direction, Jeff Sneider. Are you ready?
Are you, baby?
I believe I'd already said that before you were introduced. And Team Sebs, are you ready? Ready?
We are so ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
winner of this match will go on to play Paddington 2, Alonzo Duralde, and Matt Atchity. Don't you dare not put the in front of Paddington 2. They made a point about that. All right, here we go, guys.
The Paddington 2.
First category of the match comes from the world of action-adventure.
We'll see.
And your question is,
See how I do.
in the Predator franchise, what color is the Predator's blood? Seen that movie once or twice? 11, 5, 4. Favorite choice?
I can't remember.
No. 2. Junior. 1. Hands down, please. And Sneider.
Green?
Correct.
Neon green?
That works.
Neon green-ish.
Yes. And Mantz?
Gone with Prince Purple.
I put bright green.
So both
Yeah,
the
put
odd
yellow.
couple get it, set
Which is
1-1.
really bright green, right?
No.
Blood is purple.
Of course. All right.
Green without the
The
blue.
Merciless's blood is purple and fell short.
All right.
Okay,
Question.
all right.
Question 2. Question 2
Half point.
comes from the realm of the 80s.
Yellow. If it pees, we can
Plays
kill it.
prankster Jeremy Maloney in the Police Academy comedy franchise.
Oh,
Favorite
yes.
movie? First one. Now I go with Miami Beach. Mission Miami Beach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Sean Gerber. Steve Gutenberg? Correct.
Yep.
Marc Andreyko.
Steve Gutenberg.
Yep. And Mantz.
Emma Stone.
I
also had Emma Stone.
Oh, you didn't have it.
Steve
So
Gutenberg.
Okay, so 3-2. Only
Emma
Sean
Stone.
and Andreyko had it.
Stone.
Lack of respect shown for comedy legend Steve Gutenberg.
Police Academy movie. I know, right?
Those are classic.
All
Whatever.
right. Your next question of dramas. In the world of dramas, your question is, what 2005 film stars Ralph Fiennes as a widower determined to unravel the corporate conspiracy surrounding his wife's murder in Kenya?
Oh. What was that?
5.
You're the first person to ever
4,
connect those two things.
3, 2.
What was it called?
I don't remember.
Pens down,
I'm gonna be so
please,
mad.
And Marc Andreyko.
I don't got it.
All right. Mantz.
Constant Gardner?
That's correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Dang it.
The Constant Gardner.
Correct. Gerber.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. So they're going back and forth here.
Huh.
3. So far, so good. Let's go. Next question. Family films.
You got 2.
Family films. What is the name of Pete's Dragon in?
Oh, I know that one.
I have a follow-up question. What is the name of the?
It's one of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
5,
Yes.
3. They give you a hint with the apostrophe. 2. Yes. 1. Heads down.
Duh.
Pete.
Nope.
No, as a kid.
Earl.
No.
No.
Sean.
I don't have it.
Nope.
No.
Smaug.
No.
No.
Elliot.
Elliot.
Sorry.
Elliot was
Oh,
the
that's
answer.
right. Wow. Christian didn't like the question. I loved it, and none of the competitors.
Smaug.
got it right.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Science
I'm so
fiction.
mad right now.
Fantasy
Had a long
sci-fi.
day.
Elliot.
Your question
No.
is,
Elliot.
I'm not at my
in
strongest.
the recently released Ready Player
I might
One,
get this one.
to retrieve the second key, the heroes must
Yeah.
navigate through a virtual simulation of
That's
what
easy.
famous horror film?
Whoa.
What do you name? You go Elliot. Fireface. No, Fireface. Come here, Fireface. 5. You don't leave much. to
Why?
say, do you?
Are you blanking?
Yes.
2.
I know it.
Show my shoes, Fireface. Heads down, please. And Scott. Nope. Just not.
The Shining.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Mother, sister, father, brother.
Shining.
With the little boy, with Danny Torrance. See that?
I'm about to quit.
All right.
Oh,
Here we go.
come on.
I've had a long day. I am not on my game. Like, I knew that.
Which Friends actor stars alongside Chris Farley?
No, I'm not gonna
in
get this.
1998 Almost Heroes.
I don't remember that movie.
Um,
I'm so mad right now.
5. All time? Yeah. Breaking Bad's on 4. 6. 3. 2. 1. Pens down, please. And Sean.
Matthew Perry?
Yes.
nope, I was wrong.
Scott.
Matthew Perry.
And Sneider.
Matthew Perry.
I put David Schwimmer.
My stupid mind wanted to say Schindler's List.
Oh.
I'm like, that's not, no. It's a word, but
I'm sticking the
it's
land.
the wrong one.
We move on to horror thriller. And your question is, the sinisterly perfect suburban town in Stepford Wives is located in which New England state?
I swear.
Oh.
I swear I better get this right.
Stop now. 5. That was when Joey.
I can't spell it.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Pens down. Andreyko. Maine. Incorrect.
Nope.
Mantz. Rhode Island. Incorrect.
Nope.
You guys Sneider. Kidding me? Sneider. Connecticut. Yes.
Yes.
Gerber. Vermont. Only Sneider.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Sneider
Come,
gets it.
come,
Rocky
mine
Myers.
says Connecticut.
Connect.
My ends are too close together.
It's Connecticut.
Yeah.
Animated. Rumpelstiltskin is the villain. Wait. Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah. Don't say his name 3 times or it'll steal your baby.
You gotta say it this way. Hold on. Rumpelstiltskin is the villain in which installment of the Shrek franchise? I need the actual name of the movie.
Yeah, I think that's what the character does.
Yeah.
His babies.
5. Does he eat
4.
them? No. Heathen? 3.
What do you do? Raise them?
2. Yeah.
I just
1.
eat them.
Make sandwiches for him. Hands down. And Scott Mantz.
Shrek the Third.
It's incorrect.
Man.
Shrek the Third.
So did I.
And
I had Shrek Happily Ever After.
ooh, close.
Oh.
Shrek Forever After.
Yeah, I put Shrek the third.
I put Shrek the fourth.
No.
Doesn't even react to the news that he got.
I mean, it was the fourth one, but-
He packs up his face and goes about his
All right,
business.
so it's 9-7 here. The
That's
odd
all that
couple.
matters.
Odd couple has a 2-point lead.
Well, we're doing good with 6 points right now.
All right, here we go, guys. Round number 2. And Mark, how does round 2 work?
In round number 2, we give each team a spin at the wheel, and I will note that the wheel is sponsored. The actual wheel is sponsored by one of our beloved Schmoedown patrons from the movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon, and that is Tobias Mustard. Thank you, Tobias, for sponsoring
Good job,
the
Tobias.
wheel and the sponsored slices for today's match are Cameron Diaz and movie release date.
Oh, come on.
That wasn't going to be on there anyway?
Wait a minute.
All right.
What the
Can't do it.
What is this?
You can't do it.
That is bull.
The rules.
That's Ben
That
Bateman.
is
It's on the rules.
That is-
Everyone watching.
You
the
signed
movie
a document.
Trivia
You
Schmoedown.
signed it.
You
That
signed a
face
notarized
does
document.
not
I know.
belong on movie release.
But you
Yeah, it should
signed
be
it.
Sam
You all
Levine,
know whose face belongs on movie release dates.
Sam Levine.
This guy belongs on
all
movie
right, you gotta
release
say
dates.
it. You can't do it.
That face
I
will
know.
not stick around. So enjoy
Order in the
Miles
courtroom.
Bateman.
All right.
Order in the
All
courtroom.
right, here we go. You guys both have both teams.
I like how he just so happened to have that slice with him too, just so he could complain about it.
Unlike the Patriots, we will let them
But still, I did like he was surprised that it was up there.
spin it, my friend.
Make sure you spin it.
That was fantastic.
Spin
Yeah.
movie release dates.
Good call on that. You knew they were gonna bring that up.
Oh, of course.
There's the spin.
Christian,
There's no way Scott Mantz is gonna let that one slide.
Yeah.
He's gonna say something about it.
That is pretty funny.
It's Samuel L. Jackson.
I love it.
I would want him to say something about it. If he didn't say anything about it, I would be upset.
Yeah.
Opponent's choice, spinner's choice, lurking on the wheel. We could be looking at classic.
I'll go
Spin
spinners.
it again.
Might like it.
Mantz wants to go with it.
And
Mantz can do classics though.
Really?
Christian,
Good
this
spin.
seems to me to be a clear
Classic.
example
He can do
of
classics.
Mantz saying, I want this
Yeah.
category. I don't know how much Gerber actually knows about classics. In the world of classics, gentlemen of Team Sebs, your first question is a similar sounding one to a round 1 question. What New England state was the setting of the
Vermont.
lodge in White Christmas?
It was Vermont.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, New Hampshire, B,
Yeah,
New York,
Vermont.
C, Vermont, or D, Connecticut?
New York.
Correct for the steal.
That is incorrect. Is it A, New Hampshire, B, New York, C, Vermont, or D, Connecticut?
1 point.
Vermont.
For 1 point.
Wow.
Good job.
Yeah.
They know that
New York is
England
not a New England man.
It's one of those movies you watch with mom and dad, and I just happen to remember what state it was from it.
We move on to your next question, and that is,
No, it's not.
directed
Never
the
chosen to watch that movie on my own.
1944 classic film noir Double Indemnity.
Double indemnity. That would be what?
5, 4, 3.
Wait.
Can you repeat the question? Repeat the question. Repeat the question. Who directed the
Good job, John.
1944 classic film noir Double Indemnity?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Billy Wilder, B,
Billy
Elliot
Wilder.
Kazan,
It's Billy Wilder.
Okay.
All right.
Cut me off. I don't need to talk.
Sean Gerber doing a nice move there.
Hey, in the
Gerber
crowd,
very
let's keep
good
it down over there in the Rope
chemistry
O'Reilly
over there.
corner.
Sean Gerber was smart to call out the repeat. That's one. All
It's
right,
good.
go.
It's good teamwork right
Next
there.
question in the world of classics is, in The Great Escape, who plays Lieutenant Danny Tunnel King Belinsky, the talented digger with claustrophobia?
Great Escape.
The only person I know was Steve McQueen was in that.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, James Garner, B, Steve McQueen,
Steve McQueen.
C, Charles Bronson, or D, James Coburn?
It's going to be Charles Bronson.
Give them a point.
Point. Okay, 1 point.
But Steve McQueen was like the lead guy. He's not going to be the
Your next question.
tunnel digger with
More
claustrophobia.
classics.
Uh,
Who
blah, blah,
plays
Easy
Prince
for you to say.
Basil in Lawrence of Arabia?
Is that going to be...
I think so.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Omar Sharif, B,
Peter
Alec
O'Toole.
Guinness,
Peter O'Toole.
C, Peter O'Toole, or D, Anthony Quinn?
Omar Sharif.
Your choices are Omar Sharif, Alec Guinness.
If they're talking about,
Peter
because
O'Toole,
I
or Anthony Quinn.
can't remember if that was the lead of Lawrence of Arabia, then it would be Peter O'Toole.
5.
Anthony Quinn.
Incorrect. Looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi himself, Alec
Oh.
Guinness.
Nope,
He looks
it
Arab.
wasn't.
For Alec Guinness. All right, we go back to Team Sebs. This question's for you. Your question is,
April.
what West Coast city provided the setting for the 1941 classic, The Maltese
LA?
Falcon?
They really are the classics, aren't they? I just think classics like 80s movies.
It's modern.
That is a, yeah, it's modern classic.
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Los
think
Angeles,
it's LA.
B, San Diego, C, San Francisco, or D, Portland?
Maltese Falcon was more noir, right?
Yeah.
I feel
Los
like
Angeles.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Your options for the steal are
San Francisco?
A, Los Angeles, B,
Go
San
San
Diego,
Francisco.
C, San Francisco, or D, Portland.
San Francisco.
Give them a point,
Yeah.
and the odd couple is somehow
Think
managing
of
a 2-point lead over Team Sebs, even though
some
it's Team
city
Sebs
that
is
would be a
good
good
at the wheel.
backdrop
They
for a noir
selected
film.
classics.
Yeah.
A little controversial up here at the desk as to why they would do that. They did. Now they find themselves needing to get this question right without the aid of multiple
Yeah, we
choice.
should have spun
in order
again.
To be tied with the odd couple.
I would have
And your
thought
last
that
question
Mantz
in
was
round
going to
number
knock
2
out
is,
classics pretty
in the
easily.
1959 classic Ben-Hur, where does Judah Ben-Hur eventually find his mother and sister?
Classics are not what I'm
At
strong at, though.
Saks Fifth Avenue having a
Is it
sale.
A, leper colony, B, prison, C, Masala's home, or D, graveyard?
Somehow that's not one of the choices.
Someone messed
I wanted
up.
to spin
Yeah.
again.
Skalicky. Wrong on the question.
We should have.
5, 4.
C.
That is incorrect. Your options once again for the Steel Odd Couple. You don't need it?
Graveyard.
Is it?
What is
That
it?
is incorrect. It is a leper colony. And with that, the Odd Couple doesn't get that last steal, but it's still 11-9. They haven't even spun the wheel yet.
No, they
Christian
could put
Harlan.
it. They could if they have a great round here, they can knock out Sebs. But then again, they could have a terrible round, and Sebs can make a comeback here. So it's up to the former team champion Jeff Sneider is going to spin here for.
Congratulations,
Terrible
YouTube
round.
viewing audience.
What happened? I mean,
I'm a human being.
It's a classic. Scott
I
Mantz has seen
sneeze.
a lot of movies. That's how Sean
What is
Harlan-
Sneider doing?
You heard Mantz. I think he was looking for modern classics. And he went
I mean,
for,
clearly the wheel slice indicates that those are really old movies that are
That's
well
true.
beloved.
I think that was the thing is that Mantz. A good spin by Sneider there.
Snyder staring right at Scott Mantz.
You can
Christian,
hear-
this could get physical.
You can hear Roxy Stryer, who is now encouraging her new team.
All right, it's not going to be opponent's
Uh-oh.
choice. It could be Spinners, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wow.
Spinners.
I kinda wanted it to
and
land on
the
Cameron
crowd does
Diaz,
not know
though.
What to think
Yeah.
of the turn this match has taken in round number
Where are
2.
they going here? Where are they going
Scott
to
Mantz
go?
would shout.
And they put it at.
Yeah,
Movie release dates.
pick movie release dates.
He's not.
They're not going to
Roxy
pick that.
trying to do her best to manage.
That would be a
Very
dumb
strong
choice.
egos up there at the desk. We need an answer, Odd Couple.
I need an
Gonna
answer.
need an answer. Need an answer.
What? Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
All right.
Cameron Diaz.
They heard you.
All right, they have selected Cameron Diaz. And once again, thanks to Tobias Bustad for sponsoring the wheel. That is one of the 3 slices that are sponsored. Cameron Diaz, alongside Movie Release Dates and Sam Jackson.
Cameron Diaz.
6 questions.
That.
6 questions for the Odd Couple here. 6 questions. Here we go. Question 1.
Who directed 2000's Charlie's Angels?
McG.
Oh yeah.
McG.
For 2 points.
What a
All right,
what a
next
name.
question. Who co-stars with Cameron Diaz as her husband in the comedy Sex Tape?
Is it Jason Bateman?
Jason Segel.
2 points.
Jason Segel. That was a Jason something.
I was thinking I was getting mixed with a bad
Gym
teacher.
Russell Geddes that is smitten with Cameron Diaz. Bad teacher.
Justin Timberlake.
Jason
No,
Segel.
Jason Segel. That's right. Justin Timberlake's the nerdy teacher.
Yeah. Jason
4,
Segel.
3.
Multiple choice?
Is it A. Jason Segel, B. Justin Timberlake, C. Chris O'Dowd,
Jason
D.
Segel.
Dane Cook?
Surely it can't be Jason Segel again.
Jason Segel, 1 point. All right, next question.
Is that for real?
7-point game. It's in the doc. 3 questions left.
Back to back. That's interesting.
All right. What film saw Cameron portray a thief by the name of Jenny Everdeen?
Is that Night and Day?
Night and Day.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is
I think
it?
I know what it is.
A. Charlie's Angels.
No.
B. Night and Day. C. Gangs of New York. D. Bad
Yeah,
Teacher.
Night and Day.
It's not Gangs of New York.
Night and Day.
Incorrect. Your
Oh,
choices
Bad
are A,
Teacher.
Charlie's Angels. B. Night and Day.
Bad Teacher?
C. Gangs of New York. D. Bad Teacher.
It's not Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York.
1 point steal.
It is Gangs of
Oh.
New York.
Huge steal. Yep. Christian,
Wow.
That steal right
Well,
there.
I don't remember that being her name.
Screw me then, huh?
Played in some
Well.
capacity. All right, so next one. What supermodel stars alongside Cameron Diaz and Leslie Mann in The Other Woman? Kate Upton, 2 points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And your last question here. Last question. Okay. Cameron Diaz and James Marsden star as husband and wife in what 2009
The Box.
psychological
Yes.
The Box.
2 points. 2 points.
I forgot about that movie.
Ending that round
That creepy movie.
That's like one of those, like, I completely forgot that movie existed.
The knockout, but Team Sebs does advance, but Christian, they need to get all 3 of their questions correct
Oof.
before the odd couple even has to think
That's a
about
solid
anything
lead.
else in the world of movie trivia. How do you see it going down? It's really tough right now. It's going to be hard for Sebs to. You got to get all 3 questions, and they got to hope the odd couple misses all 3.
Every one of their questions, yeah.
Just to tie.
Just to tie, yeah.
Things have happened in the movie trivia Schmoedown. How does round 3 work?
Round 3 works where all said the odd couple, now that they have obeyed all the rules of round 3, will give us their 3 numbers first.
13.
6.
5. 13, 6, and 5 for the odd couple, and for Sebs.
Snyder's just having fun now.
4. 15.
7, 4, and 15. All right, Sebs will be up first with their 2-pointer was number 7. That would be in the category of coming of age.
You can come down to
Coming
this.
of age. All right, so who would like to take coming of age?
You wanted 80s classics, so you're probably going to get one here.
Why the hell not?
All
Let's
right.
do it.
That's
All right,
smart
here we go,
logic.
guys. Scott, coming of age. In Mean Girls, which character said the quote? Stop
Oh.
trying to make
Yeah.
fetch happen.
Which
Gretchen.
character?
Gretchen is the
No.
one who said fetch.
Who said the quote, "Stop trying to make fetch happen"?
Of course,
It was
Not
Regina.
up to me.
Regina, yeah.
5, 4.
Which character or which actress?
Can you repeat the question?
Yep, can I repeat the question? In Mean Girls, which character said the quote, "Stop trying to make fetch
Gretchen.
happen. It's not going to happen."
Tina Fey?
No,
Regina.
Regina was the one who said it.
Why do I keep thinking of Gretchen?
Because Gretchen's the one who says fetch.
Yeah.
Yes, Sean Gerber really knows his way around a movie trivia Schmoedown match. He had a lot of good
That's
advice
true,
from
like,
Mantz. Unfortunately, not all that was taken.
Sean was doing a lot of good teamwork there by calling out the repeat when Scott was trying to think about the answer.
Gerber wanted to give Mantz respect as the competitor that's been around for a little bit, but Gerber wanted to spin again in round 2. Gerber used the JTE rules right away. Gerber looked like the pro in this match, I got to be honest.
Yeah, and Scott Mantz is probably still reeling from the realization that his face is no longer upon the movie release date's wheel slice. He carries around the old one as though he was a burnout high school quarterback drinking Chili's with his Letterman's jacket at the age of 45. And then you look at the odd couple, Christian. Is it the best
It's oddly
chemistry I've ever
specific.
seen with a team? No. But what did we say before the match?
All they have to do is get up in front of the spotlight, and I think a lot of that goes to the coaching of Roxy Stryer.
Yep.
They're able to focus on the match itself, and clearly dropping 20 points without having to get to round 3, that's impressive.
The Odd Couple is a team made up of, again, some of the best competitors that we have. And like you said, if they can get on the same page, then they're going to be pretty devastating. But they do not have an easy second-round match. They're going up against Matt Atchity and Alonzo Duralde.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy, crazy good match.
To be reckoned with. I mean, that team, that's going to be a tough match for these guys in round 2.
Yeah, I think when you really boil it down, I think the Odd Couple should be a favorite going into any match after seeing what they were able to do today. But sometimes you get a little soft if you get a knockout because you showed a lot of movie trivia prowess in one match. How do you navigate round 3? We never saw them had to do what Gerber and Mantz had to do, which is make the decision, which can be tough at times. Who's taking the 2-point question?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, though. Marc Andreyko is starting to make a strong pitch for player of the year because if you look at granted, he just lost that match to Bibiani, but he has gotten himself to a title match. He is now going into the second round of the tournament. He's having a hell of a year right now, and I would say that Bibiani or still Sam Levine, those are the guys in contention with him at the moment because he's playing solid. All right, now we're going to talk to Jen Sturger, who is with the victors, the Odd Couple and Sebs, the unfortunate losers for today. Take it away, Jen.
What's up, guys? I'm here with the Odd Couple, and I don't know whether I'm in the Jamie Kennedy experiment or what's happening with this outfit, but congratulations on a well-fought match. Roxy, you got to be feeling pretty good. I know you've been put in kind of an odd situation with Mike Kalinowski.
Oh yeah, that jerk. I'm feeling really good though because they're not gonna do a mic to me. They're gonna stay with me and they're gonna stay with each other. And we saw today that even though they're odd, they are capable of working together with a little bit of help. Communication, boys. We gotta, because these teams we're going up against, they're not going to be as much of a breeze for us to get through, so we got to make sure we're talking to each other.
For our first match, I thought Marc and I did pretty good together. You know, when I ended up getting Spinner's Choice on that wheel, we had to sort of rush out an answer. We were debating because I wanted to do crime movies or new releases. He wanted to do 80s or musicals. Cameron Diaz was just the only thing we could agree on.
I thought I was going to have an actual heart attack when you guys picked Cameron Diaz, which was not in the conversations we had before, but you did it.
We both jammed studying Cameron Diaz backstage. So, and once again, it was a half and half. The things I'm really good at that I wanted, he's not, and vice versa. So we had to pick the lesser of however many wedges there are evils. But I need to take the time right now to apologize because you've said communication, and we worried about communication, and I was the one that answered early without consulting with Jeff. So I was the bad seed in this one. So
I know I was worried he was going to bully you into a pick, but then you bullied him.
That comes with championship experience, Andreyko.
We'll get there.
And obviously, you know, you guys are looking to go against the Paddington 2 next.
We'll see how this works.
You've got to be looking somewhere down the line.
What brand of douche that is?
To face your ex-teammate JTE.
It's the champion brand.
If it comes to that, so be it. I'm ready to take him on and put him in the ground. But Andreyko and I are not looking past the task at hand, which is taking down Atchity and Duralde. I think that they're a good team. I just think we're a better one.
Yeah, they're definitely a task, but I think you guys proved today that you're a force to be reckoned with, and you can take it all the way.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's fun. You know, this one after the loss to Bibbs for the title, this one I'm approaching with much more stress. It's fun. I think being more relaxed makes your brain less clenched up. So I'm excited. I think we did as better than I would have expected.
It's probably true. I probably would have remembered The Shining.
Absolutely. So, what are you guys going to do going forward to improve your chemistry?
We're going to go out to lunch, and we're going to grab some drinks, and we're going to make sure that we're friends, and we're on the same page about all the things moving forward.
And Roxy's buying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm buying.
Management always buys.
Ooh, we'll see about that. Okay, fine.
He or she who asks for the lunch is the one who
I will do whatever it takes to make sure you guys are victorious.
Poor Jen.
I feel as if I played a very big part in the victory today.
You did. I looked over to you for inspiration, for wisdom. You delivered way better than Tom Dagnino has lately for me. I snapped a 3-game losing streak with this.
Well, I will say this. After working with Emma and now with Roxy, I will never have a male manager again. The women are the best managers in the league.
I'll take it.
Oh, guys. Gerber Mantz.
Yeah. Gerber Mantz. What was that? That was my fault. My fault. That was my fault. That was my fault. I played like
I didn't confer with my teammate here. You know, I'm either really good at this or I'm the worst Schmoedown player in the history. Today, I was the worst Schmoedown player in history, but I have to say
I don't know about that.
the wheel, I thought
been a few
Classics
others
was
this
like the
season.
modern classics. I don't know, it was like the classics, and it was too late for me to change it.
Do you think that seeing Ben Bateman's face on your slice had any impact on how you played?
Yeah, that threw me, for sure. You win, Ben. Yep, for sure. That absolutely threw me. But no, I mean, I
Don't give him that.
My teammate here, we didn't play like a team. And
Now
look,
Ben will
that was
hold it
totally
over
my
your
fault.
head.
And Gerber, I saw you shaking your head after that Regina George Mean Girls question.
I had it. Yeah.
You had it?
Of course I had it. You have to know Regina George.
God. Oh, that was horrible. Jeez, I just played like...
I mean, we still would have...
I'm sorry.
We still had 8 points to make up, and they would have had to miss every question in round 3 after that anyway. It's a team game no matter what. I should have objected. It's not... When he wanted to stick with classics, I really should have checked that and said, are you sure? Because we had a strength of his movie release dates still on the board. We had a strength of mine, comic book movies still on the board. So even though I was hitting the repeat the question, that's not enough. You got to put yourself in a position to get the right answer, and we didn't do that.
And as you mentioned, you did play a really good technical game. It's just the
I'm very
knowledge.
technically sound, but the knowledge has to be there.
Mantz is just sound.
I just picked the wrong
All sound.
I picked the wrong piece. I thought it was modern classics, not classics.
So obviously you're out of the tournament now, but what are you going to do to get your slice back, man?
I don't know. What I want to do, if he's up for it, this is totally up to him, but I'm game, just have an all-movie release dates challenge, and whoever wins
Iron
that
Man match.
truly deserves to have their face on that piece of the pie. Are you down for that, Bateman? Come on.
I don't know if any of us are ready for that yet.
Iron Man movie release
That would be a
dates
hell of a
match.
thing. I think actually people would really want to see that.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
On mute.
Odd Couple, I mean, you see them still. They're not necessarily on the same page behind the scenes.
Even if
but
you
it's
made
an
that
awesome-
a
but you
Patreon
look,
match, I'd watch that.
Sneider is talking about JTE, playing JTE down the line. And then you've got the fact that they've got to really focus on Alonzo and Matt first. But this is a team. Look, that second round matchup, that's a it can go anywhere.
Yeah, and they had sort of an arbitrary wheel slice that they ended up taking. It was a Patreon slice, so we appreciate that, but it was Cameron Diaz. I mean, imagine what's going to happen with the Odd Couple when one of them really locks in on a category in round 2, and I have a feeling that this is only going to galvanize them and their team chemistry. Like we said, Roxy Strider coaching these gentlemen pretty hard. I think they're going to have round 3 together when they need to use it, probably in the next match.
Well, you're right, and I think that that's the thing that stood out in the pre, and that's what stood out in the post, is that Roxy Strider is really championing these two. She's really behind the both of them, like excited about this team, excited about what the future could hold for the Odd Couple.
She could take Jeff Sneider to finishing school. I don't think that would hurt anything.
Well, we're going to see. To get some kind of outfit, you need some kind of change in the next round because those socks stink. As we get now to the round number 1 is underway, and man, what a round 1 it has been. You guys were able to fill out brackets. How are your brackets doing? How have you been doing so far as we are underway in this tournament? Make sure you join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. That's right. Sign up. A lot of different tiers. You want exclusive matches that just happen inside of
Sign up for the Patreon.
Go ahead and check that out. Make sure that you join that tier there. You can get matches a week earlier if you join a separate tier. There's so many things that we offer there for you guys, and thank you for joining. Thanks to all the patrons.
Thanks to all the patrons, and thank you for tuning in to the Schmoedown Rundown. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group, and thank you to Christian Harloff for changing.
Well, it's a good shirt.
Hey, guess what, pal?
So, just as we suspected.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Like the match that's going to come up for them. So now it's Andreyko and Sneider going up against Atchity and Duralde. Here's the thing. I think Andreyko and Sneider are both stronger competitors than Atchity, but I don't necessarily know if they're both stronger competitors than Duralde.
And I think that might, because of that, it might be a match that just comes down to the luck of the question. Luck of the wheel spinning.
Yeah, and which numbers you pick in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's usually a pretty good matchup. So, I'm interested in that. But, that being said, almost more than that, I'm interested in the match that's coming up on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
John Roca versus Andrew Guy.
Little payback revenge match.
Yeah, I mean, after the tackle heard round the internet, Schmoedown world.
Around Collider.
Around Collider, at least. And all of us who watch. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing either Roka's going to serve out some justice or Guy's going to put the nail in the coffin on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love that because there's going to be great storylines either way. Either Roka gets to face down Bibiani after Bibiani left the Horsemen way back when.
Or Guy gets to take on Bibiani.
Or Guy gets to take on Bibiani, potentially take a belt, which we all thought that Bateman was going to be the first one in singles to take a singles belt out of the two-team Action Boys. So
Guy's been doing so well. Just taking down... he's taking down legends. I mean, he's taking down...
There's something to be said for taking out Dan, taking out Riley, and then taking out Roka. There's something to be said for that. You can't call him a fluke for that.
Mm-mm. He's done his homework, he's studied up, and he's ready to fight.
Yeah. So, this was a good match. Tuesday's going to have a good match. There's good matches, I think, from here on out for the rest of the year. So, if you have not subscribed to Collider for the Schmoedown, subscribe to Collider for everything that they do.
Yeah.
Not just the Schmoedown. But leave a like and comment on their video over there because that really helps them out. And then, as well as helping out YouTube channels, leave a like and comment on us. Subscribe to us here at the Cinefanatics. We'd really appreciate it. We take all subscribers. We don't discriminate against any subscriber. All subscribers are welcome here. I'm tired.
Unless you live on Pluto, we don't want you subscribing. We don't need Plutonians.
I think Plutonian is something different.
No, it's plutonium.
Ah. Well, it's okay. They don't technically live on a planet anyway.
Yep.
Or is it a planet now?
Who cares?
I don't know anymore.
Do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe.
Shining. It's The Shining.
Yes, it was The Shining. Good job.
Not Schindler's List.
Oh, yeah. 30 minutes later.
I'm still upset about... I'm done.
Y'all have a great day. Later.